guys? Tony the GM, another quarterback video. Let's take a look at the Jets' new quarterback, Cade Klubnik. What are we looking for? You need to watch every play of a quarterback, guys. He dropped back 1,432 times last year. Okay? Arm strength, arm talent, obviously, we're looking for that. Can he take the top off of a defense? Very nice timing throw, guys. Pocket mobility, pressure plays, continuation plays, his decision making, okay, his turnovers, are the receivers helping him? Is he in a good spot? You know, you need to deduct if his receivers are helping him, guys. Okay, a nice out. You know, a little bit of anticipation on the out. Now, when you're looking at the quarterback, if you don't look at every play and you pick and choose, he made that nice timing throw. Okay, crossbody, you know, he is an athlete. He's a plus athlete, okay? He also has above average arm strength, not plus arm strength. I mean, he makes, I believe, a 59 air yard throw in this game that we're watching now. You don't do it just by air yards. You need to look at every throw. Now, his team outclassed the competition in the majority of his games in 24. Let's take a look at this play. He threw that high, guys. Okay, I want you to take a look at that. 6'2" and under quarterbacks. If they tend to have low trajectory balls, and sometimes they tend to sail on them, which is an issue, causes future turnovers. Now let's get back to that. 6'2" and under quarterbacks without plus arm strength. You have Rodgers and Mayfield had plus arm strength. Okay, with 6'2" quarterbacks without plus arm strength would be Breeze, Dalton, and Tua. How many of them actually make it, guys? You need to look at that was a horrible interception, guys. Let's take a look at this again. Yeah, that was like quadruple coverage, and he threw it right at the defender. Okay, getting back to what I was saying, you know, you have Rodgers, Mayfield, you have Dalton, Tua, Breeze, and then you have the top athletic quarterbacks like Vic and Lamar Jackson. I believe he's 6'2", Lamar. We got to take a look. Now, which one does he fall into? Are we trying to recreate a Bo Nix type game manager, Jet fans? Now, so far, what do we have on this quarterback? We have the one nice time and throw, and we have the very bad interception. We have the one sailed ball a little bit. Let's take a look at everything. Ball placement. Elite arm talent puts the ball precisely where it's supposed to be on a consistent basis. Here we go. This is 68 yards. Now, what you guys are saying, oh, you should have made the catch. Right? What I'm looking at, why did he throw it to the left or to the right and take him out of lane? He needed air under it to get there, so you really can't judge, but let's look at all his plays and find out. Okay, he definitely gave, if you match him up with the right support, he's going to make some plays for you. Now let's look at this one. He threw a pick. I think that was almost a pick, guys. Second progression coming across. Yeah, that was almost a pick, guys. A receiver took the ball from the defender, actually. It's the second one. Okay, he sailed the ball, guys. That tends to come, as I say, with the shorter quarterback. That the throw didn't match that play. He was wide open. Okay, let's look at the pressure on the play. He knows he missed it. That's the second sailed ball, I believe. Now, athletically, that interception, is he late on the ball too? We need to take a look at that. Yeah, he had time, guys. He just overthrew that. You know, everybody misses, right? But that's the second sailed ball. This throw definitely didn't match the play. Okay, you can't make decisions based on one game, as I said. You need to look at every single play. Now, this is the sixth game of the year, I believe. So you can't call it early season, timing. Watch the tipped balls and the tipped interceptions also. He's getting neurotic. He is thrown into coverage too, guys. Now, you don't normally hear somebody break down a quarterback like this, guys. What you do is they'll say, oh, he has great footwork, and they'll pick a play and show you the proper read. Okay, that's why the NFL misses, guys. The ball's coming out all one speed on the majority of these throws. He does have the ability to throw with touch and timing, though. I have watched every throw he's made already, guys. He fits the athletic profile physically, other than height and weight. Now, what throw have we seen so far that, wows you? Is that a drop? Now, he's missing, guys. Seems to be a little erratic. Okay, under pressure. This is one thing that I noticed with him consistently. Okay, look at that. He will stand in the pocket and take the hit. He has that quite a bit on tape, which is a huge plus. His mobility is a plus too. I haven't seen any pocket maneuverability yet, though. Seems to be following progressions too. He's taking almost everything out of shotgun, which is an issue. But, it's college, right? That's heads up. That's why you don't look at statistics, guys. He throws the ball away quite a bit, which is somewhat of a positive. He had no one there. So far, what do we have? We have one interception, one missed interception, one timing throw. We established that he has a plus arm. Okay. His ball sails on him a few times already. He'll stay in and take a hit, which is a positive. The second time he threw it away. He's rushing some throws, guys. Definitely don't use stats to draft a quarterback. Use off target on that also. He is a little bit of a plus athlete. He's a 4.6. He's coming off receivers quick. I mean, you need to go to the all 22 and see did he have the receiver or not, or did he have a chance? What is he coming off receivers too quick for a reason? Ooh, cross body needed to make that throw, guys. He had him wide open. It's a tough athletic play, but you see it on the quality quarterbacks. Needed to lead him a little more. Everybody misses, guys. You can't look at one game. That was another touch pass that he missed. Now, okay, he got him. Here's the thing, if you look at Simpson's tape, that's non-existent. Okay, so that was a slight, it's one game. That is a 35-inch stride touchdown. Okay, 35 inch stride touchdown, which is one more than on a scheme play. Okay, this is game 2 versus, going back to that touchdown, 35-yard touchdown, the last play, okay, versus Virginia. In stride, that's one more than Ty Simpson and Zach Wilson have on tape combined in their careers, okay? In their careers on a schemed play. That ball was thrown high, guys. Okay, he has the anticipation out. The timing's fine. He did do the back shoulder the last game. The timing was fine. He sailed it again, guys. That's his third one. He's athletic. He's missing some throws, guys. That was rushed again. He's missing some clean pocket throws. Okay, that was stationary. We gotta look at stationary, non-stationary, where he's having problems. He was a little bit impeded. A little bit of rush, okay? He rushed it because of the rush. That's why you need to look at every play, guys. You need to look at consistencies with a quarterback. You're not doing that. Everybody picks and chooses one play. I saw a couple of videos already from people showing how great a quarterback the kid is by picking and choosing one play consistently, okay? He is throwing into tight windows, but you got to remember this isn't, Ohio State, Georgia, so forth, Alabama type high quality defenses here. Okay, those tight windows against this level of competition will disappear in the pros. You got to look at to see if he's late or early. Is he rushing the throws or is he late on throws also? Okay. We need to look at progressions. I mean, so far, all I saw a nice anticipation out. He threw a ball 60 yards, 59 air yards, which is somewhat of a positive. He's sailing some balls, though, guys. That interception, the almost interception, I mean, he is following progressions. He is scanning the field. Is he scanning the field under pressure? Pocket maneuverability. A ball sail, guys. Again. That's almost a pick, number 3. And then you follow it up with that tight window throw. Okay, those throws aren't going to be the same in the pros, guys. Okay, tough throw. He sailed it again, but it was a tough throw. Then you get another back shoulder touchdown. Okay. This kid's all over the place. Tough play. The throw matched the play. You can't be too hard on a kid. But then you see this, okay? This throw matched the play on this one. His film is all over the place. There's both positives and negatives on this kid. Okay, he's made some nice timing throws, which is a major positive. Yes, 3 missed interceptions on tape, guys. He has enough arm strength to make most of the throws. That's a positive. I mean, what are we getting as an outcome? This is why you need to look at every play. And this is why the NFL constantly misses guys. I mean, they're looking at, oh, did he read the defense right? Or look at his footwork, or, what's correctable, what's not. They don't realize that, he's playing with different level receivers than the next guy. Okay, that's a nice seam throw. The ball was properly thrown for the play also, which is positive. He's a mixed bag. He missed the fade. He threw that too hard, guys. He came back. That was a little too hard also. He fell in a draft for a reason, right? I know he was injured. Quarterbacks drafted after the second round very, very rarely make it. Okay, he put that ball in the right spot. This kid's all over the place. He really is. I mean, he threw that ball exactly where he was supposed to throw it on that particular play. I mean, he's as mixed bags as could be. Quarterbacks who drop in a draft very, very rarely make it, guys. Very rarely. He threw it behind him. He placed it perfectly. Quarterbacks who fall for a reason stand a chance. He fell because he was injured. He shouldn't have been a 4th-round pick. I mean, you see a little bit of everything both ways, okay? Draftable, non-draftable so far, what I'm looking at. I have a pretty high success rate of drafting quarterbacks, guys. And I can't talk to the quarterback either. I really wanted a big-time arm talent pocket passer to the Jets. There's a reason why, the Bills, the Patriots, and now Pittsburgh all have big arm talent quarterbacks, guys. East Coast. Are we trying to recreate Bo Nix with this pick? I don't know. And then there he goes again with a positive. Rolled out left, he continued on the play. This Klubnik has a little bit of everything. It's a throwaway, another throwaway. I think that's his 3rd one we've seen. That was a good decision. He ran backwards, but he threw it away, which is a great decision. He's actually pretty decent rolling out right also. Another tight window and pressure. The kid is good under pressure. Okay, he's good. That's not pressure, but he actually put the ball, in an okay spot too, because he was running towards the defender and he stopped him, which is positive. I don't know. I mean, I can't even judge this quarterback properly in 2 games. We need to keep on going on him. Now, this is why you need to look at the quarterback in phases, okay? We're looking at the quarterback in this throw today. You need to look at the different viewpoints and to see, is he coming off receivers too early? Is he missing reads? That's next. Then you come on to that. Another nice throw that matches the play. Okay. Now here's the thing. That wide receiver made the throw again for the second time on his film. That got pass, okay, was, I want you to pay attention, guys. This is important, okay? Look at this. This throw matches the play, the wide receiver to the wide receiver, okay? Which is amazing because the distance of this pass is, it's a 38-yard throw from scrimmage, okay? Well, look at this play, guys, okay? 31 yard. This wide receiver has more in stride touchdowns, 31 plus, than Simpson and Zach Wilson combined, because he did it again in another game. I just want you to understand that. That's what you see if you watch every single play of a quarterback. Okay, he sailed another one, guys. Now, we watched 2 complete games. We're in our second complete game, okay? He did have some nice time and throws. We established he has enough arm. He is athletic. He sailed 5 or 6 balls, guys. He did. That tends to happen with the shorter quarterbacks. Now, pocket maneuverability, continuation plays. He had that one play going left. He had a couple on film. He had a couple of anticipation out patterns. You're picking and choosing. Does the negatives we've seen outweigh the positives? I don't think so. I don't see any way of saying he's positive or negative as an NFL franchise quarterback as of now in 2 games. Okay? The sailed balls are very, very, very worrisome, guys. That comes from he has pretty bad misses on film. Does he have enough arm? He's playing tight windows in lower level competition. I'm going to continue, guys. This is against Florida State, okay? This is his 3rd game, right? We saw Wake Forest, Virginia, now Florida State. We've seen some pluses, some minuses. He's in tight windows quite a bit. He's athletic enough. He's not a dual threat, you know. He's not Lamar, that's for sure. But he does have some mobility in him for sure. He's a better athlete than Bo Nix, guys. This scares me a little. Does the GM see a quarterback like Nick succeed on a great team like Denver statistically and try to recreate the same thing? If you try to totally, he failed another one, guys. If he tried to build a roster where he could support quarterbacks, why don't we go get a huge talent quarterback, guys? Why can't we have an elite level prospect? This pro match to play on that play, guys. He has a mixed bag of goods here in this quarterback. He sailed 6 rows already. That's very, very worrisome, guys. Okay. His level of arm strength, I think he needs to put too much on the ball on certain throws, and that's why, he needs to use the majority of his arm strength in order to get the ball there, which is worrisome. And this is against lower level competition. And then you have this. Okay. Definitely gave him a chance. And this is the first level of actually looking at a quarterback. If you don't get by the first level, you shouldn't even go to level 2. You have people, breaking down every single play, trying to see where he should have thrown the ball, guys. You're looking at the athletic ability and decision making. Could he physically be an NFL quarterback? Okay. He's not struggling on the run. He is a little bit of a upper NFL athlete. He jumped. He has enough arm to make every throw, but I think he's relying on too much of his arm strength to get it there. You see, I mean, this receiver jumped again. He is sailing his balls. That's going to be an issue in the pros, guys. It's going to, you don't see it, but that's going to cause 2 interceptions in a year. Okay? That's an issue. You got to remember, you're looking for a quarterback to make 20 special plays on a year, guys. We haven't seen one yet. But we've seen potential to lose games more than win games. That's what I'm looking at. What's missing from the quarterback? He hasn't he hit that 1-inch stride throw for a touchdown. He's relying on his receivers quite a bit. He's playing against weaker talent the majority of the games. I'm not just rambling here, guys. You need to watch every play and come up with your final decision. As I said, these tight windows are going to be non-existent in the NFL. That was another almost picked interception, guys. Number 5 is definitely saving him. That's the same exact play. He almost missed that last interception. 5 took it away from the defender. That's number 4, right? We're going to keep on going. There's a lot more games of his. Under pressure, you can't blame him for the throw under those circumstances. You're looking at, they're using 2 tight end quite a bit, right? I don't know. He's not a offensive coordinator match either, guys. This is why I'm a little bit alarmed at the Jets picking him. Did they pick him because he was the best, they needed a third quarterback? I mean, are we trying to make a offensive coordinator go against everything he's done? Sailed another one. That was a nice catch, right? That would have been a great catch. He sailed another one, but I think he was late on the throw. Okay, that's his 5th throwaway, which is okay. This is his 3rd game, right? There's nobody home, so he did okay. Let's go back to this. This is worrisome. I was almost a great catch by that receiver, right? You could have thrown that earlier, guys. You should have thrown it there, right there. Okay, that ball came out late. I mean, what have we seen? We've seen a couple of plays of what Mendoza does well. We've seen some things that Simpson has never done. I'll do this all day. He's sailing these balls. That's a tough throw. He's thrown into coverage anyway to get his receiver to make a play. 6th throwaway. Receivers definitely helping him. Okay, guys, we're going to cut it short, okay? I'm going to come back to this game. He's doing a lot of that, throwing it up for his players to make a play. Now, here's the thing, guys. What have we seen so far? We've seen 4 or 5 possible interceptions in 3 games. We saw the back shoulder throw once. We saw a couple of anticipation out patterns. We saw quite a few sailed balls, which come with being a shorter quarterback, guys. It's going to be an issue in the pros. We're going to have to watch a lot more. Is he developable? I mean, are we shooting for a game manager? We're going to continue. You got to remember, this isn't high-level competition either. We'll get back to this game, guys. Take care. That's part 1. Might be up to part 6, okay? Take care.